So hi everybody, today it is Lyndsey Gilchrist talking to Lyn Pornaro from lynpornaro.com. Hi Lyn.
Hi there.
Hi there, good to have you on board. So you're a coach, can you tell me a little bit about your business please?
Yeah, certainly. So I'm a sales business coach. So I work with predominantly female business owners who just really don't enjoy the whole selling side of things, the client attraction and the selling side of things. So I work with them to basically overcome that. And I believe that every person is a salesperson, especially as people I work with are mums, as I am. So we sell every single day. We just don't know we're doing it with our kiddies. So we take that aspect and we put it into the business aspect so that they do sell, so that they have fantastic clients, that they actually have money in their bank and they actually thrive in their business.
Fantastic, sounds amazing. That sounds good to me. How long have you been doing it now?
So my business birthday is coming up. I'll be 4 years in September. So I thought we'd do a party.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Can I get an invite?
Yes, of course. Yeah, we'll be celebrating all month long, I think.
I'll bring cake. So what prompted you to start then?
Well, basically, I had been in business for 20 years beforehand as an employee and had worked in loads of different departments within businesses, small businesses where you kind of did everything, right the way through to bigger businesses where you were kind of in the department. And I had wanted to work for myself because I loved the development of people and the organisation, and I love putting my heart and soul into it, but I kind of wanted to, I suppose, be rewarded in the way that I wanted that reward, not just financial, but kind of like to getting to know people and treating them as individuals rather than just kind of numbers, especially in the big organisations. So I had been with a company, I was employed there, I had taken on some different roles. And with this particular company, it was like, I've gone as far as I can go. So actually now I want to go and try and do this for myself. So I took the brave decision, the big leap of, handing my notice in and set up a business. And, nearly 4 years later, here I am having fun.
And no looking back?
No, I mean, there's been times, which I think is normal. There's been a few times that I've thought, oh my goodness, what have you done, Lyn? But never regretted it. It's been so much fun. It's been really hard work because, running a business, as you know, Lyndsey, is hard work, especially when you're bringing up a family and you've got other commitments, etc. So it has been hard work. There's been a huge learning curve, and something new, something different about business. But I absolutely love it. And, when I see my clients thrive in their business, it's just, that's all I need, really.
It's the icing on that birthday cake.
Yay!
So what's the big dream then for your business going into year 5?
Oh, big dream. Well, this year I've been up leveling. I've just recently rebranded as myself. So been up leveling. I am working with clients rather than always one-to-one, but I do like the one-to-one work, and I'm going to hang on to that in a certain degree. But the big news, which I haven't really told anybody about yet, so this is an exclusive. The big news is I want to be offering next year some VIP intensive days, so not just one day, but like a couple of days in a few places around the world, but not just for the business owner. I work with mums, so they've always got, their partner, they've got their kiddies, and it's like, can I afford a few days away from the kids because you've got childcare and, meals and, everything, as you know. So I want to hold it in places where the whole family can come.
Amazing.
So I'm really excited about that. So I've already started, scoping out some places, so basically in Europe and that, so that it's accessible depending on what size your kids are and stuff, but so that kiddies and dad or auntie or partner or granny or what have you can go away and have fun for a day while we work on the businesses, and then everybody can have a few chill days as well.
Oh, count me in. That sounds
Big thing for next
fantastic.
year. Yeah, I'm really excited about it because I do care about my clients. So, you know, I understand as a mum as well, I understand the hassles. Like if you need some time away, it's difficult, you know, to get them there and organising childcare, making sure the kids are sorted with their school clothes and their nursery stuff, and, you know, the meals are all sorted and that there's no issues, and it's stressful being away. So if you can take them with you, have a wee break as well and work on your business. What else do you want?
Amazing. I do seriously love that idea. I'm coming along. Book me in. So what is it that keeps you going and motivates you?
The biggest thing is seeing my clients thrive. It is the biggest kind of feel-good factor, as well as seeing them flourish under my eyes. That's what keeps me motivated. In that respect, you know, I'm doing this so that I can spend time with my kids, that, you know, they're not in childcare all the time, that I can actually have quality time with them, spend time with my family, and do a bit of travelling, which I've been really lucky to do twice already this year, and another 2 times coming up this year as well, so it's good. But yeah, my kids motivate me. I want them to realise that with hard work and dedication, you can have the success that you dream of. So yeah, that's what motivates me too.
And do you currently outsource in your business at all?
I do, yes. I've dabbled in outsourcing on and off, basically since I started with little bits, pieces. But I've outsourced my web work because technology and creativity is not me. So get rid of that. I work with a copywriter as well, so that I can get some assistance in, so that they can do some of that stuff as well for me. And I've just recently engaged a bookkeeper so that I can get rid of that.
And what were the triggers that made you do that?
Overwhelm. Overwhelm. So the web stuff is it just takes too long for me. It takes too long, and then, you know, I spend a whole day trying to get a picture to go in the middle where it's supposed to be. It just won't go there, and when I do get it there, I don't know how I got it there, so I don't know how to do it the next time. But basically, I just don't have the time for that. You know, it's not where my expertise is, and I think that's it. It's a difficult line to know when you can financially afford that and when you can financially not afford it, regardless if the money's in the bank or not, kind of thing, to outsource. But so much quicker, so much more professional as well, and it's just one less thing you have to worry about. So it's a bit of overwhelm. It's a bit of, I've not got enough time to do all this, and things are stacking up, and, you know, I kind of look at my to-do list, and kind of if something is constantly getting moved from day to day, to week, to month to month, but it's still really important that I want it done, it's time to get somebody else who knows what they're doing to do it quicker, faster and easier.
And how did you go about finding the team members?
So I obviously took recommendations. Some of the people I have, you know, did some free courses or challenges or something with them, so got a flavour of how they worked, etc. And then it was a case of just finding somebody. It was really important for me to find somebody who got me, so that I could basically say what was going on in my head, whether it was a system or a look I was looking for, that they could get into my head and almost know what that was. And that takes a wee bit of time, I realised, to build up that relationship, but to also know that they kind of get me from the start. So so it was interviewing, a few wee test things to see how I worked with them, how they worked with me, kind of thing. And then if I was comfortable, then it was a case of, right, okay, off you, just take it from me.
Get on with it.
Yeah, just do it.
So is there any particular traits that you think that they should have for you to work with them?
So they need to be really approachable. I also feel like my ideas, the way that I want to work, obviously it has to fit in with them because they're the expert. And I, you know, value their kind of recommendations and suggestions, etc. But ultimately, it's my business, and if I don't feel comfortable that part is slotting in comfortably for me, it's not gonna be an issue. You know, it's not gonna be a good working relationship kind of thing. So I think they need to be approachable. They need to listen, you know, and in a way they need to be able to mind read. That's really good. If they can do that, they're fine. No, but you know, the more they get to know you, they know the way that you work, and so they can preempt things, and they can kind of know that, you know, there's no way that Lyn would ever say certain one point putting that type of thing in, even if they are, you know, the best fit. Let's find out how she would say it rather. So you don't want, you know, if a piece of work goes out, you don't want to have, so I'm thinking like if you do the copyright and that kind of thing, if that comes back and it's just like, this is great content, but actually this is not how I would speak, you don't want to have to rectify that. Same with the accounts, if it comes back in a format that you don't want, and you can't read and it's not what you've asked for, then you don't want to have to start moving things around and into different packages and stuff like that. So I think approachable, somebody who listens, and obviously they're an expert, so you know that comes, you expect them to be knowledgeable on what they're doing. So, and a mind reader, I think that's important.
So then, before you started to outsource, what was your business like, and what's it like now that you have done so?
My business was. My business was good. I had a good balance of clients, but the time that I had to do the kind of background stuff was limited, and it was getting squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. And as I said, some things, for instance, the web, for instance, just got moved from week to week to month, and it's probably into possibly a year to year. No, it's not quite a year. You know what? It's not far off it. Not far off it kind of thing. And things that, so accounts, for instance, were so quite capable of doing them and everything. You know, I have a finance background as well, but it was just a case of, I'll get to that tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow, and then before you it's, you know, tax return time, so it's like now we've got like a year's worth to try and put into the system and work out what we're doing that. So it's nice to know that that's a way, you know, that the copy stuff, rather than sitting with a blank piece of paper and sitting going, what am I going to do here? I'll do that tomorrow. And it's that type of thing. So things are not getting left till tomorrow now or next week. They're actually getting worked on and getting through things in a much easier pace. And I think I'm a bit more relaxed because I'm not constantly thinking, well, I've just done all that stuff today and now I've got to sit and do, you know, other stuff that I don't want to be doing, or I'm not as good at, or I'm not as fast at. So I can just let that go and know I'm like, I've done all that stuff and other people have been getting on with A, B, and C, and that's fine because that's going to come at me at the right time.
So do you think there's a lot of benefits in outsourcing and that it's an important thing that you should be doing in your business?
Yeah. I know it's hard because it's your business, so you want to control everything and it's your baby and, you know, you want it done your way. But definitely for businesses to grow, it's really important that you gain help and support. You know, you don't see multi-million pound companies running with just one person running around like a headless chicken. You know, they've got a team there, and it's the same when you're running your business, whether you're running it from your kitchen table or you've got premises matter, you need to get help, and it's good to have that kind of outside view as well, because you become tunnel visioned with your business. You know what it is you're trying to say, the feel of the look or what you want to produce, but sometimes you kind of can't see the wider picture, so it's good to have other people there that can help you with that as well.
And is it something that you recommend to your clients as well?
Yes. You know, I work with people, solopreneurs, basically, who are doing everything themselves, and one of the things is not just gaining clients, because the more clients you gain and the more you sell, the more time that you've got to do your back stuff is limited. So therefore you do need more support, otherwise you start working even more hours, and that's not what we want either. You know, we don't want to be working 24/7, 70, you know, every week of the year. So so it's for them to hone things in. What are they good at? What can they outsource? Even if it's just, an hour or two a month initially, something such as maybe such as their accounts, for instance, or even just getting their tax return done, not actually having to process all that side of things, just to start seeing that's one less thing that it's done right, it's done correctly, and you don't have to worry about it. So yeah.
So you've balanced being a successful business owner along with being a mum.
Yes.
What tips would you give to anybody else?
Laugh a lot, otherwise you'll cry. No, so I'm a mum of 5 and I'm a gran of 1. So tips are to planning. If you're not a natural planner, learn how to plan or get somebody to help you do that, because it is so important that you not just your day, but your week, your month, your year, and you can go into as much detail or not, but you need to have a bit of a plan. So that's really important. I think one of the biggest things that helped me was to set the hours that I wanted to work. Now, that was rigid for about 2 months, literally no kind of scope with it. And that was only for me to get into that habit. So I take every Monday off. I usually take some time off, even if it's just an hour or 2 on a Wednesday with my little one. I take a whole Monday off, and I take all weekends off, and I rarely work in the evenings. So now if I want to do something in the evenings or the weekends for the business, it's my choice, then I have to do it because I've set the way that I want to work. And that helps with the outsourcing as well, because it lets you know how much time you've got, how much time you want to be working with clients or on projects, that kind of thing. But not to feel guilty, and I think this takes a mindset shift. As a mum, we're always thinking about our kids. Are they okay? Do they need us? I work from home at the moment, so sometimes my kids are around in the background. Somebody else has got them. But, I hear one of them crying, and I'm like, oh, I want to go and see if they're okay. And I'm like, no, it's work time. But not to feel guilty in that regard. Your business is your business. It's important that you're doing it for your family usually as well as yourself. So to get that balance right is to make sure you're not working 24/7, but you actually have some time to yourself and family time as well. I think that's really important.
It is all about planning, isn't it?
Yeah.
My calendar is so colour coordinated. So how can we find out? How can we find out more about you and your business then? Where do you hang out?
Well, where do I hang out? I mainly hang out on Facebook at the moment. So I have a business page there, which is lynpornaro.bizcoach. So I hang out about there, and I hang around. There's some groups in Facebook as well that I hang out around in. So you come and connect with me on Facebook, then I can let you know what groups I'm in. And obviously, website lynpornaro.com, that's going to be refreshed, revamped very, very soon. So I'm quite excited about that.
Excellent. I'd just like to say thank you so much for your time today, Lyn, and for hearing all about how you run your business and etc. And thanks very much.
Thank you very much for having me, Lyndsey. Great to chat with you.
Cheers.